Hard inquiry is like post-nut clarity. For those of you who don't know what an inquiry is, it's basically a record of someone running your credit. Reasons why your credit could be ran: a job, a car, a house, a credit card, a pre-approval that you get in the mail, an employer. An inquiry is a receipt. An inquiry is a record. An inquiry is a receipt, however you want to put it, right? The two different kinds is the soft pull and the hard pull. The hard pull will have an effect on your credit files and your numerical score. The soft pull has no effect on your credit whatsoever. It's simply just the record or the receipt that someone pulled your social security number. Pull is just a check, the check, right? So like the pull, what I'm saying when I say pull, I'm saying when somebody checks your credit. So they're pulling the information out, but they're inquiring. So it's really the same thing. I should just say it's inquiry because they're inquiring. They're being nosy. An inquiry is someone being nosy. But you have to give them permission to do it. If you don't give them permission to do it, that's another reason why you can get it deleted. Hard inquiries. Soft inquiries don't matter. It's the hard ones.
Pause.
That's right.
A soft pull is someone checking your credit, but doesn't affect your numerical score in a negative way. A soft pull, for example, are like pre-approvals you're getting in the mail. An employer, a job, or if you go apply for an apartment and they want to pull a background check, credit check on you. Those are all considered soft pulls. They will stay on your credit report, just listed out like as a receipt, but they don't affect your numerical score, or they don't affect the determination in the algorithm of you getting denied when you go to apply with a lender. A soft inquiry is like when you're at the club, right? You're with your friends, you're faded, it's feeling nice. You see somebody over there and you're like, they're coming home with me tonight. They look good. I'm about to go holler at that person, right? Soft inquiry.
All right, thanks for coming to the show tonight, everyone. Get home safe.
Soft inquiry, still looking good. And then they turn around and them club lights come on.
You want to go back to my place?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Oh my god, you looked way hotter with the lights off.
Girls, let's go. Bye. Oh.
Hard inquiry is like post-nut clarity. You're like, what the fuck did I do? Or you're like, yes, yes, I can't wait to do this again. And then when you go brag to people like, yo, I got that hard inquiry right there. Other people go like, yo, you're the man, you're the girl, good for you. Okay, it's a difference. Now that we all understand what an inquiry is and how it can affect us, let's talk about how to get rid of them. So there's LexisNexis, Innovis, and SageStream. Those are the ones that house your background check, your personal information, your employer, all that. So you have to contact those agencies to get them removed from your main credit reports. LexisNexis houses personal information like addresses, your relatives, okay, liens. LexisNexis is that bitch. She is all in your business, okay? So when you have hard inquiries on your credit report and you're trying to get them removed, you want to also contact a secondary bureau called LexisNexis. She is that bitch. She is not anyone to play with. She holds information about you, your personal information, your house, your addresses, your employers, any liens. She's a snitch, okay? She will also house information on whether you bought or sold any property. So that's LexisNexis. It houses all your information like that. So if you're trying to remove an inquiry and you want to do it the old-fashioned way by sending a letter, you also want to send the letter to an agency called LexisNexis. Innovis is considered the fourth credit bureau. Agency. I shouldn't say bureau. Bureau makes you sound stupid. It's an agency. Another credit agency that houses inquiries is an agency called Innovis. It's what some would consider in my field the fourth credit bureau. If you are going to apply for anything, 9 times out of 10, they're also going to pull not just your Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, they're also going to pull your Innovis. Innovis holds personal information like your utility payments, your rent payments, and any of the other inquiries that you've had in the last 24 months. Innovis is also housing those. So it's a good idea to go online to LexisNexis and Innovis and just freeze your accounts. It's free. You go online, click freeze, plug in your information, and just freeze it. That way, when you do want it, when you are ready to go and apply for a house, a car, or a credit card, you can then unfreeze it, and you have more say in, you have more like control of who's pulling your credit. You know what I mean? Like, that's why people should freeze these things, so you're not getting unauthorized inquiries. If inquiries are an issue for you and on your credit reports, I highly, highly suggest that you go online Right on the website, you can go to LexisNexis.com, Innovus.com, and even SageStream.com. Click the tab where it says freeze your reports. You put your information in there and you freeze your reports. This way, you're in more control of who is inquiring about you or not. But you want to unfreeze it when you're going to apply. That's the thing. The 24-hour hack that is going around on social media right now is to call each of the credit bureaus, specifically ask for the fraud department, and then list out all of the hard inquiries that you see on your credit reports that are affecting you. It works. You call and you ask for the fraud department. Hey, we're here for a good time, not a long time. You should already know what you're going to say, like which inquiries you're going to dispute. Don't ever dispute an inquiry that resulted in an open trade line. Leave those alone, because if you do get those removed, then it could remove the entire trade line, and you don't want to do that. You just want to remove the hard inquiries that did not result in an open trade line. Get your TransUnion report, get your Experian, get your Equifax, highlight, list them out, and then do it one at a time. Call TransUnion, fraud department. Go through all your inquiries that hit TransUnion that did not result in a positive line of credit. They're going to update it. They're going to remove it. Then you're going to call Experian. You're going to call Experian. Can I have the fraud department? You specifically ask for the fraud department. And if you don't like the agent you're talking to, hang up and call back.
No, this is Patrick.
Hang up and call back. Like literally, because you're going to get agents that are mean. You're going to get agents that don't want to hear. How many phone calls do you think they get a day? A lot.
No! This is Patrick!
They get a lot of phone calls a day. They don't want to hear about you bitching about your inquiries. They don't want to hear it. So if you call them up and you're nice to them, and if you don't like the agent you get, then hang up, call back, get another agent. Tell the agent that you have some hard inquiries that are affecting your credit, and you would like to get them removed. You did not authorize for these inquiries to show up on your credit report. You're going to call a TransUnion. You're going to talk to TransUnion. You're going to list out all the inquiries that you would like removed. Make sure you don't remove anything that is open or tied to a open line of credit, a positive trade line, because that could result in removing the entire trade line, and now you're fucked. You're losing all that positive history and payment, payment history and length of time history with that trade line. So say I went and got a car. Say I went to Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz pulls my credit and they approved me. Now I have a car. Now that car trade line is posting on my credit. And say I'm paying it on time, as you should. You're paying it on time every month. If you get that inquiry removed, it could remove that entire account. It's not just the inquiry, but it's also the account. So now all that history that you had with that car, all those on-time payments you had with that car is now gone. And now your score is going to drop because now you lost history and now you lost on-time payments. And both those things make up the most of your credit score. They take up 35 and 30% of your entire score. Now you just removed an account that was in good standing. No, leave those inquiries alone. That's going to be a ripple effect of other lenders, other banks to say, hey, this person, this agency approved this customer, so we will too. The inquiries that didn't result in a positive line of credit. So say you went and you got some pre-approvals in the mail for cards. They say you're pre-approved. That's just a soft pull. That didn't affect you. They're just looking at it from the outside in, thinking, okay, this person looks pretty responsible, but we don't know for sure until we pull a hard inquiry. Until we do a hard pull and inquire that way. So then when you get that letter in the mail that says you're pre-approved, and then you go online and you hit the offer code, you put in your information, then you authorize them to pull your inquiries again. And that's the hard pull. Now it's going to pop up on your credit. Now it's going to pop up. And now you're going to either get denied or you're going to get approved. Right? So if that resulted in a denial, yes, you want to call that credit bureau immediately and say, hey, I didn't authorize this. Please remove it from my credit. And in a couple of hours, it'll be gone. And it can take up to 24 hours. It'll be gone. Get those removed. They can sit on your credit for up to 24 months. And even if the 25-month comes, they're still there, but they just don't have too much of an effect. Either way, you don't want lenders to see them. You don't want more than 4. Some people will say 6. I'm just going to say 4 to be safe. You don't want more than 4 hard inquiries in a 24-month period. It makes you look irresponsible. It makes you look like you're scrambling to find any type of approval that will stick, and you will be automatically denied in the algorithm. But I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor, and I am not a lawyer. All of this is for educational purposes only. If you have inquiries on your credit report that are not tied to an open positive line of credit, you do want to get those disputed.